Ladies and gentlemen, we have absolute peakness in the Fortnite item shop today. That's right, Beavis and Butt-Head is finally here. And look, I'm not one to compare. I don't worry about other things rather than what I'm doing, but dare I say that the Beavis and Butt-Head we got in Fortnite is a little better than what they got in Call of Duty, okay? I mean, look, I'm not this is my NSL game, by the way. Oh my llama, ladies and gentlemen. How the dang heck are you? My name's Quantum Camper, and we're going to do a in-depth look into the Fortnite item shop today, brother. That's right, Beavis and Butt-Head bundle is here with Beavis, Butt-Head, flaming newspapers, talking trash fire, and my favorite, frog baseball bat. This thing hits in game, okay? Where I'm going to give you a full gameplay review. I played several hours with both of these skins. I'm going to show you my favorite loadout we got going on with them. Also, breaking news. I have officially copped the Brotherhood of the Gnar glider. Cerberus. Am I saying that right? Cerberus. I keep saying Cerberus. Cerberus. I have finally acquired Cerberus. I've been wanting this for a very long time. Okay, today was the day I picked up the whole locker bundle. I've got some footage of Funk Ops we're going to show you, okay? Also, breaking news ×2. We've got a nurse who potentially could save Fortnite, okay? What do you think? Does she have what it takes, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the new survey skins got leaked, okay? We're going to do a look over all of these. I've barely looked at them. I did one glance over, saw the nurse girl, and I was like, hello, nurse. And then I saw this dino dude, and I was like, I like the dino dude. Very cool. So we're gonna take a look at the survey skins. This is gonna be a good episode. Tons of gameplay to go over. So we're gonna do some dang old shout outs. We're gonna look at the news. Okay. Before we get going though, we got to do a couple things. You know it, you love it. The dang old OCD check. Recording on, display capture on, camera on, audio moving up and down. You know how we do it. Run uncut, baby. How are you? Happy dang old Catterday. Hope you're having a good one. Second thing we got to do is display gratitude, guys. What are you grateful for today on this wonderful Catterday? I was thinking about a couple different things. I mean, obviously, you know, if we're playing this game, we're buying skins, we're buying Beavis and Butt-Head. We got a lot to be thankful for. And you know, it's okay. You know, I have been kind of I wouldn't say like dwelling in the darkness, but I've been bringing up some, you know, things about the game that has been bothering me, you know, like the skill-based matchmaking, which I know I'm not alone. Tons and tons and tons of comments on, I posted a video of it all over my social media, but on TikTok, it's really resonating with a lot of people. A lot of people jumping into the comments. So I know it's not just me. I know it's not just you. Everyone's struggling. Listen. Also, there's some there. If you go to the comment section of yesterday and today's video on my YouTube, you're going to see some pretty interesting theories and comments regarding my theory of advanced AI possibly being the sweats that are terrorizing us this season and not actual real people. Okay, so maybe, you know, like Kung Fu Spartan dropped a really good comment about, you know, this
They strangely
quote unquote
spend a lot of time.
this quote unquote bot right here or this quote unquote real player who I think might be a bot. I'm convinced about this one. I was almost convinced, and then after what Kung Fu Spartan said, that because they were like, here's something that so like they were in the storm forever. They leave the storm, and they obviously heal up. But then watch, they go back into the storm, and what are they doing? And then they're like looking around, okay? And they eventually find, like, they open up a chest, find another med kit. They use their spray until it's gone, pick up the med kit, okay, get out of the storm. They're now at 77% health. And then they immediately use the med kit again. Like, that is such bot behavior. It's insane. And then one other thing, mind you, this, like, if you, I'm going to make sure I save this, because this player, they like absolutely sweated on me, and they actually hunted me down. I was going to, I might even just publish the entire raw footage of that just so I have it. And then here's another thing too I realized is that, okay, let's just forget about the whole being in the storm thing and the weird med kit and med mist. They've got an open slot here. It's end game. We've got, everyone carries, look, it's very typical to do a shotgun, an SMG, an AR, some type of movement, and heal. That's a pretty standard loadout, okay? Some people just do like a shotgun and an AR and 2 movements and a heal. But regardless, everyone carries a heal, okay? Especially in endgame, And then, no, this person, they've got an open slot. What are they doing? They take a bug blaster, an SMG, the freaking revolver, and an AR and movement. That's a bot, guys. We're not fighting real sweats. We're fighting advanced AI. I'm telling you, dude. I'm like every single day I'm like getting more and more convinced that what kind of started as like half joking, half kind of serious is now leaning very much towards like fully serious. Like, holy crap, guys. I think we might literally be fighting advanced AI. This is scary. Okay. I'm going to kind of keep doing some research. I'm literally going to like reach out to certain people. I might even reach out to like iFireMonkey and see if they can scrape the code and see if there's anything in it about advanced AI in there. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to look for, but I know that's the GOAT for scraping the code. So maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But if you guys have any footage of any sus stuff like this happening, send it my way. Post it on X and tag me in it. If you have anything where you think it might be advanced AI, dude, I want to see it. Okay, tag me in it. If you don't want to publish it publicly, why is that so hard to say? If you don't want to publish it publicly, because maybe you don't post Fortnite stuff on your X, that's fine. You can DM it to me, or just, I don't really check DMs a lot, but just comment on YouTube saying, hey, I DM'd you some footage. I'd be interested to see it, seriously. I'm trying to compile some, get my theory more honed in here, okay? I really think we might be dealing with something kind of scary, a little crazy, if you will, okay? Sorry, I went off on a little tangent there, but that's just been on my mind a lot lately. And, I always look up, anytime I get eliminated by someone, I'm looking up there to see if they have because, obviously a lot of you know, but if you didn't know, everyone's stats are public. And you can turn them off, but they start out as public. So you can go to BR stats. Obviously, I was like looking up this player. I saw them 2 ranked matches in a row. It was 1v1 at the end. I got second place both times. They didn't. And then the second time they saw me at the end of the game, they knew it was me, and I just stood there, and I was like, I started emoting. I was like, come on, bro, just give me this freaking win, bro. Obvious cheater, though, it's fine. So yeah, you can go to Fortnite.gg. You can look at BR stats. You can type in any player. So these are my public stats. You can literally look up my name. Okay, so I have 12 wins on BR, or you can just go to all. I have 56 wins altogether, counting reload, OG, blitz, ranked, everything. So, you can literally, here's the thing. I'll show you this. So, you can look up Cypher PK. See? These are literally Cypher PK's public stats. He has not been playing at all this season. That's crazy. What is bro doing, dude? 11 hours? Cypher, get on it. Maybe he's playing on a different account. He could be, because I know for a lot of times content creators, if they're, they're traveling all over the place, they don't want to log into their main account if they're away from home, which I 100% understand, and I also would do the same. So maybe he's out and about, out of town, flying, and just been playing on like a burner account or a secondary account, whatever, possibly. Or maybe he's struggling like the rest of us and not playing as much like the rest of us. But then you can look at Ninja. Ninja, last time I checked, yeah. So Ninja didn't play any matches this season. That's crazy. I think last time I checked, it said his stuff wasn't public. So, there you go. Anytime I get eliminated by somebody now, I always look up to see if they have public stats, and I look up to see, and then I'll watch them play a little bit and just kind of see, is there any sus behavior? That's not to say that they couldn't also fake, that they could have reoccurring accounts as these advanced AI that accumulate stats. There's not a reason they couldn't do that. You know what I mean? So just because, a player has stats publicly doesn't mean that they're a real person, It could just be a advanced AI account. And they could be doing that to really sell it even more. It's like, no, dude, they have an account. They have public stats. I don't know. We're going to be keeping an eye on this. Send me that footage if you have anything. So yeah, today I'm grateful. I was trying to think for a lot of things, but I heard some people yelling, and it's Friday night, and at first my gratitude was going to be like safety. Like I feel very safe in my current place that I live in, my new apartment, and I did not feel that at my old place. Literally, my car was getting messed with. People were like smoking drugs in between my car and my neighbor's car. I don't know if if you listened to that episode where I talked about that. Some homeless guy just was like literally crouched between both our cars, and like he ran away it was gnarly. And we had some people try to come to the door a few times. Like it was just bad. It was just not a good neighborhood. And so yeah, it feels good to like feel safe. So I was going to say that. So I am grateful for. Like, dude, that's the thing, man, is like I say like, hey, if you can answer yes to these questions, like, do you have food on the table? Do you have, do you have a place to stay? You're safe. If you can answer yes to those questions, you don't really have anything to complain about. And, because like truly, if you don't if you're like about to lose your apartment, get kicked out of your place, whatever, like that is a serious thing. And that is something you should really like be upset at and like really freak out about. It's like, dude, you need to like figure this out. Okay. Those are the people that can't be happy because literally they don't have safety. They don't have a home. They don't have food. You know what I mean? Happiness is not a decision it's not an option. But like, if you have a house, have an apartment, you're safe, you have, ability to pay your bills. Happiness is literally just a decision after that. And it's up to you to decide to be that or not. So that's why we do the gratitude check. We complain about Fortnite. That's fine. As long as we don't focus on it, but then we got to check ourselves and be like, hey, we're doing good. But yeah, I'm also grateful that I'm sober too. I heard some people like yelling and it sounded like a drunk argument. And I was just like, man, I don't miss those days, dude. Just kind of just mad, dude. I've never been a like physically violent person ever, but like, I would just like go off and yell at even at my friends, like, and it sucks, dude. Like, cause you end up saying things that you don't mean or you shouldn't have said, whatever. And, I just being sober, you don't have to do that. The amount of times you just don't have to apologize as much. It's like, dude, I'm so sorry I said that. My bad. I haven't had to say that in years. It feels so good. So I'm so grateful for that, dude. But hey, that's my life. That's fine. If you got it under control. More power to you. But that's what I'm grateful for today. Being sober, being safe, good to go. What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments. Third and final thing we got to do before we get going is I have to ask you for a favor, and that's to please use my supported creator code, which is Quantum Camper. All one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not, okay? So basically what this is every time you pick up something using my code, I get a small percentage of that sale, okay? It's not a lot, but it adds up, and I buy things like V-Bucks to give to you and the others here, okay? So it's important that you use my code because it helps you, because you could win V-Bucks. It helps me, and it helps others. So, and it's free. It's the free way to support me, okay? So it's the only thing I'm really going to push on you. So hit the supported creator button. You can do this on any console, PC, or the dang old browser version of the item shop. You can even do this on Rocket League. And in fact, I think there's some giveaways on Rocket League, so you might want to check that out too. Hit the search button after you put in my code, okay? So do this. If you have the item shop open right now, why don't you just go ahead and do this with me. Hit the supported creator button, whatever platform you're using. Put my code in, Quantum Camper, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. Hit search, and if you see the green check mark, guess what? You're good. But here's the tricky part. Every 14 days, which is, yes, that's right, a fortnight, the supported creator code automatically resets. It goes away. So what do you got to do? Train your brain. What does that mean? Well, let's say you're going to pick up the Puma Beavis and Butt-Head 180 Cool Dark Gray kicks. Which, by the way, it says this sucks on the soles. It's sweet. These are Pumas, by the way. Let's say you're going to pick up these. Okay. Stop. Back out and make sure that code Quantum Camper is still in the supported creator code area, okay? Always do that before you pick up something. Back out and double check. Train your brain. One more time, please use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. All right, let's check out the dang old today's best sellers list, and then we'll get going. Beavis and Butt-Head bundle, obviously. Beavis, the Axe of Champions, right there. We got the Surf Witch bundle, and then some cosmetics from the two. So that's no dang old surprise. Let's jump right into the full what's being offered in the bundle. Okay, You know what I did not do was the freaking edit style of Beavis. That's crazy. I haven't done that. You know what? I tell you what. Well, I'm going to show you some footage. We'll do this one tomorrow. So he does have an edit style that you can turn into cornholio. Dude, I love it. And so I'm pretty sure that the skins themselves are reactive, because I swear I heard them saying stuff even when I didn't have the back bling on, and Kid Velvet said something about that too on X. So I'm pretty sure I got to double check. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure the skins say stuff when you eliminate players, because you never know now. Whoa, chill, dude. I mean, just the animations, amazing, so fun, dude. I love these. I've been doing this emote nonstop in game. Hold on, did we? Yeah, we moved the it. Okay, cool. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. Whoa, ISO speed is going crazy. Chill. Okay. Let's get back to it. Sorry. And then we've got Butt-Head. I mean, both of them look great, don't get me wrong, but Beavis is kind of my guy, so I do like Butt-Head, but yeah, Beavis is where it's at. And then we've got Death Rockers, which is playing a Metallica song, which you cannot hear right now because I have the licensed audio turned off. But I haven't even looked at what the... Oh, dude! Wait, is that the Metallica event in Fortnite? Holy crap, I think it is, dude. Look at that. What's on the TV right there? Somebody confirmed that, but I'm pretty sure... Or is that the battle stage? Yeah, regardless, I think that's either the live event or... Yeah, I think it is. Somebody let me know. I'm pretty sure it is. That's so cool. I love that. And then we got the Cornholio Walk. This is the one I've been doing. This is good because it's traversal. I love this one. That's my go-to. So what I prefer is this loadout right here. Beavis with the portable laugh track and then the frog baseball bat. That's my go-to. This pickaxe is so sick, dude. Look at this. I love this, dude. It looks so good in game too. Just the little frog chilling right there. I did in fact get, dude, this one hits too. I love it, bro. Oh, I just got Murdoch's base too. Nice. Let's check out some gameplay footage. Let's do this. So you saw a little bit. You saw him in action. Got some highlights here for you. This is all from Blitz. I did play some regular matches, but what I'm going to show you right now is just Blitz. So you saw that. Somebody asked what the rap I was using was. It's splat, 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 which is one of my favorite darn old raps. Okay, actually, let's move here so it looks a little bit better. 1 second. By the way, Blitz is absolutely peak right now. Hold on. Time to fight the fuzzies. 1 second. Perfect timing because we're about to get into the gameplay footage. Fuzzy timer set. So yeah, dude, Blitz is absolutely peak right now. They got the kneecapper back, as you can see. It's so fun. I forgot how much I love this thing, dude. They got the drill is in the game. It just like, dude, look at this. It's just so fun. Really good. Yeah, really good loadout. Got some cool stuff. It's just, you know what? I will say that the the sweatiness of the games, I think a lot of it has to do with the time of day you play. Watch this, by the way. I'm at 3 white health. Look at that. I'm in shambles. I was like, dude, please. I knew this was here. I was like, I know I can get like a chug jug there or something. I just wanted to heal, and this person's running up on me. But little did they know, I have the freaking medallion. Step to me. You know what, dude? I forget about the medallion sometimes too. But guys, you just gotta. I would say just assume everyone has it and don't get close to anyone because you never know. This is the strat, by the way. Staying up here and just do. See, I won 3 games doing that, by the way. Just jump on top of the castle and then you can wait it out. And if you're playing a different, I'll tell you right now. If you're playing a different region, so let's say you're East Coast, you play on the East Coast servers, but then you switch to West Coast servers. The closer you are to the server, the data gets sent faster. So when it comes down to a moment like this in the game where you both have the same amount of health and you're both getting the exact same amount of storm damage dealt to you at the same time, whoever's most far away from the server is going to win. So I forgot I was actually playing on a different server because last night I was trying to see if it was sweaty or not on a different server. I forgot to change it. And then I was thinking about that. I was like, wait, why did I win? And I was like, it probably has to do with the fact that I was playing on a different server. So whoever this was, the information is being sent to them like a millisecond faster, or, however long, a measurable amount faster than it is being sent to my computer. And so the information travels quicker to them and they die before I do, because that split second. So this is the one time that like being farther away from a server actually helps you. It's pretty crazy to think about. It's the only thing I can think of, like why I won 3 games like that. So, regardless, guys, this season a win's a freaking win. Here's the so it's end game 1v1. I was like really trying to win with the pickaxe, but it's cool because you can. So look at how good this the frog bat is. So fun, dude. I'm like really for some reason I just couldn't connect. Sometimes I can really get him. And sometimes I can't. I almost sold right here too, but there you go. Yeah, I really almost sold that one. But yeah, how good is that freaking bat? I love that bat. I've been using it nonstop. So here we go. Here's Butt-Head. And also there is the official Narnar glider, ladies and gentlemen. I finally picked it up. There it was in all of its glory. Chains of Hades is back. I love this, dude. Step to me. Boom. I take out like 3 people right here. It's pretty crazy. Chains of Hades is like OPAF, dude, for real. But whatever. It's sick when you have it. It's one of those things where like when you do it, you're like, ha ha ha. It's just like third partying. When you do it, you're like, ha, got you, loser. And then when somebody does it to you, you're like, go, learn how to play, dude. Use real weapons. You know what I mean? Me and freaking Goku were going crazy, though. Look at that. Yeah, so love the Chains of Hades. Here we go. Here's a little more of the Narnar Cerberus glider right here for you. Look at that in all of its glory. Now, There is a little bit of debate which glider is the gnarliest. Some were saying that the wart lady's glider, which I do agree it's gnarly, but I will say Cerebus is gnarlier because it's an actual like thing that could like kill you and hurt you. That's like the wart lady. That's just a house. It is a spooky house and it looks scary, and it is Narnar for sure. However, I'm still sticking with Cerebus being the gnarliest because that's an actual like 3-headed beast that can freaking kill you. So that was the moment that I realized I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is the gnarliest. Dude, I missed this bat. Chapter 6, Season 2. What's up, dude? You know, you don't realize what you had until it's gone, right? That's so fun. What is the lore on the trash fire back bling? It's been so long. Oh, there's some more of the Narnar glider. He's so good in game, dude. Look at that thing. That thing is just absolutely gnarls to the Barkley. It's crazy. Yeah, so what's the lore on the back bling? Honestly, it's been so long since I've seen Beavis and Butt-Head, and like I was pretty young when it was coming out, and like so I didn't see a lot of it, but obviously I love them. Look at this. Dude, I was not letting Bunny Penny get that freaking medallion. No way. Step to me. Sorry, Bunny Penny. By the way, are medallions back in? Oh, check this out. I am Cornholio. More tippy for my bungle. Why didn't they put that in? Huh? So look at this. Watch. Step to me. So this one though is weird because at this point I had switched my server back to where it should be, and so I don't know. Maybe my theory isn't right. Yeah, look at that wrap though. That's sick, right? It reminds me of like Nickelodeon. Oh, cool aimbot, bro. Good thing I have freaking Chains to Hades, dog. Step to me. Dude, they really came in. Dude, actually step. Nah, bud. It felt like some advanced AI though. Really though, you know. Isn't that kind of scary to think? Like, if my theory is true, how many real players are there? Oh, watch this. This is crazy. I send this guy flying, dude. I'm going ham, dude. Bam. Wait, watch this right here. Boom. Look at them. That was sick. Dude, it was. So I think the like difficulty. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, so I come in here. I'm trying to get the medallion. All right, and watch my teammate try to snake it. Okay, I was just doing a random fill duo. Watch, they run over here trying to take. No, get the heck out of here, dude. I freaking batted him out. I was like, no way, you're not taking my medallion, bro. And I think they got kind of upset because they just started standing there. I was like, all right, well, you know, you can get mad if you were trying to legitimately steal my freaking medallion. So, you know, it's so funny how like when you play with like, you know, your friends or like real people that you know, like, you know, it's very much just, oh, dude, is it cool if I get this gun? Oh, cool. Is it cool if I use the medallion? You know, it's like everyone's nice to each other and cordial and like, you know, oh, can I try it out? I haven't done it. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Oh, you haven't used it yet? Yeah, it's super fun. Here you go. But you know, when you play squad fills, there's like, mine. Yeah, that's my medallion. Get away from me. You know, that's my shotgun. You know, you just get like a freaking rabid animal, bro. Sorry, I kind of freaked out right there. But yeah, look at him. Okay, is it now? Hold on. So, you know, I have my theory about advanced AI people that you fight as opponents. Do you think there's advanced AI that act as your companions or as your like squad fills or your duo fills. Because why is this person just walking at slow speed? No human player does this, dude. Like, just walks regular speed. Like, sure, maybe if they're out of stamina, and as soon as that stamina bar comes back, everyone runs constantly. Look at this. Like, that, I mean, but I don't know. But look, now they go back to it. See? And so I was like, I thought bro was just like sad that I batted them, but now that I'm watching this, I'm like, wait, was this a freaking bot? I think, guys, this is getting scary, dude. I think not only is there advanced AI now that we're fighting, I think we might have advanced AI as our freaking squad fills and duo fills. By the way, they are a crown holder, so that's even crazier. Look, does this player have a freaking let's look them up. 10 dot. We're gonna have to look at that again. Let's see. 10 dot. What was it? 10 dot ECREY. ECREY. No. Nothing. So when I looked up Ninja, it said they had not played a match yet this season. This says I cannot find a player named 10 dot Ikri or whatever that is. So that tells me, I know Ninja is playing, so maybe he's playing on a different account, which again is very normal, especially for these bigger streamers. They're all over the place. They fly here, fly there. They still got to stream. That's the thing that you guys don't realize is that like these big, huge podcasters, streamers, they have multiple houses and multiple studios all around the US or wherever they're located. And so for example, Joe Rogan has several different studios all around that look exactly like the one he uses that you watch. Okay. And so that way, it's for safety reasons. And like, if he has this guest, can only travel X amount of hours away, then they can just easily go to this location, or he's touring, whatever. Same thing with like, Ninja's got to go here, but okay, he's going to go to this house he's in has, so whatever. So maybe they just have a bunch of different, accounts. But I mean, it's like I have a freaking alt account. A lot of you have alt accounts. So anyway, that person that I was playing with does not have any record. So hold on, this is actually kind of breaking news right now. Not only are we fighting AI, advanced AI, we're now being teamed up with advanced AI. Okay, I'm actually like kind of scared right now. I'm not even kidding. So let's, it's so funny. I put the rest of I put this whole match on here, I think, so we can watch the rest of their behavior. And by the way, maybe that's why when you do squad fills, your teammates are just absolute garbage because they're not real. Did you ever think about that? Do you ever play with somebody where you just like they will not even like stay with you or act as a team at all, no matter what? Maybe they're not real. Guys, I think we might... Oh, I'm getting beamed. I think I might seriously be onto something here, dude. There might be way less... This gun sucks, by the way. Hop Rock Dualies. Don't ever pick that thing up. It's absolute buns, dude. How many actual real players are there in this game? Like, this is kind of getting weird, dude. I'm not kidding. I mean, obviously there are some and there's thousands. There's a lot because you guys play. Obviously, I know you are real because I play with a lot of you. Okay. People use my supported creator code. I know, you know what I mean? They're not going to inflate that. They're not just going to give money away like that. Or maybe, I don't know. No, that's crazy. No. Yeah, obviously like thousands and thousands of people are playing this, but I don't know, man. Look at that. It's very hard to pickaxe people. And my bot duo just freaking won the game. And watch them not emote. Who doesn't emote at the end of a game? See? They're just standing there. Oh yeah, just kicking it. Doing nothing. So, wow, dude. I think we might be onto something. So to recap, not only are we fighting against advanced AI, but we're now teaming up with them as well. What do you think about that theory? Let me know. This is getting serious. I'm not even kidding. I am kind of scared because it started as like half of a joke, mostly a joke, and now I'm like, oh, I think I kind of might be onto something. And I think it was Elderon Games who commented that he said Unreal Tournament 3 or something like that, one of the Unreal tournaments that Epic Games made, at one point had the most advanced AI, like in any game, you know, AI opponents, and they like use that as like a selling point, you know. So I think they have the capability of doing it. Pause. Anyway, moving on. Beavis and Butt-Head finally here. They're going to be here until September 15th. Today is September 6th, so that gives you 9 freaking days, ladies and gentlemen. So they'll be here until next weekend. Maybe you got to wait until next payday. I totally get it. But they will still be here. So you got 9 days. So don't fret if you don't have the money right now. Absolutely loving the Flaming Newspapers. Very good too. It's all good, man. Everything's great. So let me know what you think. And moving on, Champions Road, Champions Surf Witch. A few of you are picking her up. She's great, dude. I really like her. I showed yesterday that I have the original Surf Witch. I have the original version of this pickaxe. I have an FNCS backbling that looks just like this. It's just a different color. Therefore, I'm good. But I totally understand. You know, I think a lot of the people who are picking this up, Champion Surf Witch, don't have the other Surf Witch. So I've actually done that myself, where didn't I do that with Kira, I think, and I did that with one other FNCS skin, to where I didn't have, actually Champion Kuno and Champion Kira. I don't have Kira and I don't have Kuno, but then the FNCS versions came out. Actually, I don't have PJ either. So I totally understand that way of thinking. And I totally back that. So a lot of people are picking that up. And it's mostly the people who didn't have Surf Witch. But even if you have the other one, you get the V-Bucks, I'd get it. I do like the Surf Slide. I love this color of this one. But yeah, we're going to hold on to. I may actually get the Baguette Bat. This one's really good. This was like leaked back in like chapter 4 or chapter 5, I think. Early chapter 5. Maybe even chapter 4. It's pretty cool. It's very unique too. So yeah, that is there. That's there till September 11th. We got Chica, final day to pick her up with the Poyo Dance, which is a good one. I have that. And also Flakes leaving today at Item Shop Reset. Still got Festival Lace and those baddies over there. Guys, we got some brand new kicks in the shop here for you. Let's check out the Adidas Samba OG Leopard. What's up? These are dope. Let's look at them on a not cel-shaded skin like that. Maybe, who's a good one? How about Unchained Ramirez? Let's go. What do they look like on her? They do look cool. I have like over 50 pairs, so I'm gonna skip. I do like them though. They are cool. That wasn't a flex, by the way, either. It was literally like, dude, I can't buy anymore. Literally, I'm good. Unless they come out with Chucks, then I'll get those. So I'm pretty good. But they are cool. I like these. And what is this, alligator or something like that? Python? Oh, that's like snake. That's crazy. What do these look like? Dang, dude. Look at that. Those are cool. Definitely for the sneakerheads. Also, I do like okay, I'm a little upset about this. These should have been an edit style. I hate to be that guy, but we already have the Cortezes. See? I have these. These are some of my favorite kicks in the game. How about throw us a freaking bone and give this as an edit style and not another shoe? That I'll say is kind of slimy. I'm not gonna lie, but those look clean AF, dude. I'm not no joke, no cap, on God, straight bussin'. I do like that, but yeah, in protest, I'm not gonna get those, but I do really like them. We got the Black Tongue Fire Reds. These are sick. Oh, Jordan, that's Michael Jordan, right? 23. Very cool. Oh, those are kind of heat, actually, legit. Oh, I do actually really like those. Hold on, I want to see somebody who doesn't have like the long cuffs like that. Let's do. No, she's got the boots. It's gonna look weird. Bethany. Yeah, let's do Bethany. Pause. Okay. Let's see. What do these look like? Oh my God! Wait. Is it a Band-Aid on her foot right here, on her ankle? No way. How have I never noticed that? Wait. Oh yeah, I've never noticed that. I don't know. How have I not noticed that? She's got little Band-Aids on her ankles and right here too. That's hilarious. Probably from shaving, right? That's funny. I've never noticed those Band-Aids until now. Yeah, those are cool, but I'm gonna have to pass. Let's check out the Sail Worn Blues. Yeah, these are dope too, but yeah, I'll have to pass on those. I do really like the Cortezes. The white. If you don't, I would highly recommend getting these. These look clean in game. So if you don't have those, why do I keep doing that? But okay, so you have until September 12th to get those new kicks. Denial is a River. I'm seeing some other people kind of complaining about the same sentiment like that I had yesterday. Like, hey, the song's amazing. She's amazing. The beat's sick. Her flow's dope. But why did you pick that part of the song? She's like weirdly like moaning and stuff. It's kind of sketchy. Like not even on some like goony cool level. It's just like actually kind of weird. But I like the movement, and she's rad, dude. Like, I don't know. I think they maybe they could update it, pick a different part of the song. I don't know. What do you think? Stoic. These all came back yesterday. Great emotes. Hail to the King. Avenged Sevenfold. I've saw Avenged Sevenfold years ago, like right when they kind of blew up. Actually, no, before they blew up. Yeah, they were sick live. And then that's what's that one like? I don't know. Whatever their huge first hit was. But yeah, I got to see them on like a pre-arena tour. It was like less than 2,000 people there. It was rad. So that was cool. Shout out Avenged Sevenfold. There you go. Got him bundled with Oro. I have the minty version of Oro, so I'm good. And then leaving today, guys, Pixie, if you want to see a full gameplay review, I did one when she came out. She's absolute vibe. I love this skin. Okay. So pick her up. And then the Bright Bashers, these are fire, dude. These look so good in game. That's like one of the best pickaxes that come out in a long time. Axo is here. Shout out to our friend Alan Ross. Love Axo. He's got 3 edit styles. Such a vibe, dude. He's so cool. I'm a tail on kind of guy. I don't know what to tell you, but my favorite is this middle edit style tail on. That's what I like to do. But either way, he's rad. And I always forget about this. Really cool backlink too. So for $1,200, the skin's amazing. He's got 3 edit styles, and then the backlink's got 4 edit styles. So $1,200 for that's such a good deal. He's such a good vibe. He's just fun. He's just a good time. Rain Bear is back. Very cool. Fuzzy, fun skin there. Rain Bear is going to be here till item shop reset tomorrow. Same with Axo, guys. Less than a day left. Breezy Bashers. Those are here until tomorrow. And then Snow Blades. I don't remember this. Let's look it up. When was the last time that Snow Blades? I'm thinking about that match too that I played with, the last one I just showed you, where I said that my teammate was AI. Do you remember right after I batted them because I thought they were going to steal my medallion and they just stood there? That's like what bots do. They'll randomly just freeze. And so that's even more sus now that I'm thinking of it. Dang, dude. Snowblades came out 58 days ago, so not rare. Abyss is very cool. She's dope, dude. But the eyes, she's kind of like, she's an absolute vibe, and she's like kind of like a Narnar female skin. But I don't know, those eyes are scary, dude. I wish we could have like a one without all the eyes, because it's kind of freaking me out. But I really like the design, but like this kind of stuff is just too spooky for me, dude. She is an absolute vibe, though. I really do like her. But the eyes, I can't do it. And then we got Alias Sweat Skin here. Tunage, I got this one. There you go. And then Big Chuggus is back. That is, in fact, I mean, he's definitely in the Brotherhood of the Gnar for sure, dude. Big Chuggus might be like top 5 Brotherhood of the Gnar skins, dude. Right? I totally forgot about this guy. Along with, who else is in Brotherhood of the Gnar is Chapter 5, Season 3, everyone's favorite season. The Gnar dude from Chapter 5, Season 3. This guy, Megalodon, dude. Not that edit style, but just the standard right here. That right there. That one. Which is, some people say that this is like a reskin of Big Chuggus. It's very similar. But it's a little bit different, right? This might be one of the gnarliest skins in the game, actually. Pretty cool. My Pixels, by the way. That was the last My Pixels Battle Pass, guys. Chapter 5, Season 3. How many My Pixels Battle Passes do you have? I have 3. Chapter 5, Season 1, Chapter 5, Season 2, and Chapter 5, Season 3. So I have about 20. I feel like I have like 20, somewhere between 25 to 30 skins that I think will never come back. So My Pixels. Hey guys, that's all right. Skillet Special. And even on my alt account, I have Chapter 5, Season 3 Battle Pass. So that's when I started my alt account. So I have a little backup on some pixels there. Skillet Special. Is this for the skin skillet? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so that is a really cool wrap. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. This is dope. Sick. And then Adventure Time leaving today. So if you want to pick those up, final chance to do so. Hyper's Locker, guys. I'll show you some quick gameplay footage of Funk Ops. Funk Ops is an absolute vibe. I just did this version. I do want to do this one too, because he's got the Kurt Cobain glasses, which are sick. But he is a vibe. I don't have. I did not get NSL. I did not win a match. Magma, very, very good. Very good rap. We're gonna do the. We're gonna check out the survey skins in a second here. In case you were thinking about getting Funk Ops, I just want to show you what he looks like in game real quick. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I think, yeah, this is it right here. Nothing crazy, of course. I got sweated on. Ugh. Oh, there's the Narnar glider again. Got freaking so sweated on. There he is right here. He's really good in game, dude. See, Z Money Mano 02. Is that a bot? It's getting kind of weird. You know what? We're living in a weird time. Hold on. We got to fight the fuzzies, and they'll talk about it. We're currently living in a very difficult time period because, like, we're questioning whether stuff is real. Like, we didn't used to have to do that. You know, you see a video, is that real or is that AI? You're fighting somebody in a video game, is that real or is that AI? You listen to a song, is that real or is that AI? You see a picture, you see a painting, you know, usually you can tell, but sometimes you kind of can't, you know? And so it's a very kind of jarring, very new thing right now where we're questioning the validity of everything. And it's kind of jarring, dude. By the way, this the Spider-Man thing is back in the game. It's back in BR. I don't really know how to use it, and I sell right here big time. Look at these freaking dorks. Let's use the same skin. As I do that all the time. So yeah, it's a bizarre. We live in a very bizarre time right now, where we don't know. Usually we do know, but we're questioning it now. So it's going to get to a point very soon where we truly don't know. So right now we're in the questioning phase. We're like, wait, is this real? Nah, that can't be real. You know what I mean? That's kind of where we're at right now. And I feel like in 6 months, maybe even sooner, the AI software for whatever, whether it's any art, music, videos, players, you know, it's going to get to the point where you literally can't tell. And at that point, what do we do? You know what I mean? I'm actually like kind of a little scared for the future because really, like, if you don't know what's real and what's not, then how do you know what to trust? So we're headed there, dude. It's I feel like in a year or two, our society and the entire world is going to be totally different from what we're doing. I feel like right now we're living in the like end stages of the world that like we've kind of known for the last, you know, I don't know, post World War II world. You know what I mean? So it's very strange. So I'm a little alarmed about that, but in the meantime, we'll just continue grinding the battle pass and playing Fortnite. Yeah. So, you know what? I mean, guys, they really got to, on another note, they really got to do something about the skill-based matchmaking, because I posted a video about it, just kind of ranting on my TikTok, and I kind of go off on it, and it's starting to really resonate with some people on there. And I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? If they don't do something about the skill-based matchmaking, Fortnite's not going to die this season, okay? It's going to make it through to the Simpsons mini season, okay? So, because that's going to be epic. And, you know, that's only going to be a month long. So even if the skill-based matchmaking isn't fixed by then, it'll be fine, because the strength of the Simpsons mini season will definitely keep Fortnite going. And then we'll also be in, you know, the holiday season. So people are going to be buying tons of skins, having lots of time off to play Fortnite. So Fortnite's definitely going to still survive even through the holiday season. And then in December 1st, we're going to get Chapter 7. So we're going to see the numbers shoot up again for the beginning of the new chapter. So Fortnite's good, regardless of what they do. Even if they don't change anything, even if the skill-based matchmaking doesn't get fixed or they don't bring it back, it will survive all the way up until Chapter 7, and most likely through the first season of Chapter 7. But if they don't do anything about the skill-based matchmaking, after that, by then, Chapter 7, Season 2 is when you're going to start seeing the major drop-off, okay? If something's not done. And around that time, you know, within a few months, GTA 6 is coming out, hopefully. And so I really think by Chapter 7, Season 2, Season 3... if skill-based matchmaking isn't fixed by then, Fortnite potentially could be doomed. Okay, so I'm seriously not trying to be negative, but I was just kind of thinking about the realistic timeline. How much longer, you know, are people willing to put up with this? Because if you literally can't look, it's not all about winning. It's about a lot of, it's just experiencing the game, especially if you have friends to play with. You know, even if you lose, it's better to lose with friends than to win alone, as I've said before. And I'll stick by that for sure. But, you know, not everyone has friends to play Fortnite with. And a lot of people, you know, play solos or rely on squad fills. And it's not all about winning. But if you can't get even one win after 50 games, you're probably going to stop playing for the season. Then you're like, all right, I'll do some UEFN maps, I'll do some blitz, whatever. And then eventually you might kind of stop playing. Then the new season's going to come out. And be like, all right, and now let me, you know, new season, like I'll grind the battle pass. Let me try it out. I still can't win. And none of my friends are playing anymore. You know what? GTA 6 just came out. Maybe I'll buy that. I'll try that out. You know what I mean? I'm a little concerned about the future of Fortnite if they don't do something, you know, relatively soon. Like I said, Fortnite's it's not going to die overnight. You know, this is one of the most popular games in the world. And we've had bad seasons. I didn't play it, but I've heard Primal was awful. You know, there's been seasons where everyone hit Chapter 5, Season 3. I loved it, but, you know, some people didn't. We survived that. So we've survived a lot in this game. Sometimes there's quote unquote good seasons, bad seasons. It kind of just depends on, you know, your personal take on it. This is the first time. This is a good season. This is a great season. It's just literally the skill-based matchmaking. That's it. It's unplayable. Unless you have like a really good squad. So that's kind of my rant about, you know, the future of Fortnite. I'm predicting by Chapter I'm going to say Chapter 7, Season 3. If the skill-based matchmaking isn't fixed by then, that's going to be the great drop-off. Okay, because summertime, numbers are lower during summertime almost always because, people are out doing stuff. People are out, experiencing life. It's summertime, going on vacation, whatever, going to the beach, But I don't know, dude. I just, the numbers were super low this summer, lower than almost ever. So I'm afraid for the future of Fortnite. Look, I'm gonna straight up Titanic this dude. I'm gonna sink with the ship. So I'm not going anywhere. But I don't want to keep harping on. I'm not continuing to harp on this because I'm like trying to touch the darkness or whatever, or I'm being negative. Look, this game means so much to me, and it's been like one of the biggest things in my life for almost the past 2 years, and like it means so much to me. So like, it's like really hard to watch, this game kind of go down in flames slowly. When there's literally just one thing that they could do to fix it, and then if they changed that one thing, then everyone would come back and everyone would be having a great time. Okay, so somebody said in the comments too. They're like, "What if Fortnite is doing this on purpose to get people to stop playing Battle Royale and to like pushing people to play UEFN and the other game modes to push the idea of the metaverse?" And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of an interesting theory. I don't necessarily 100% subscribe to that, but it's a theory. So there you go. I'm concerned. I'm saying Chapter 7, Season 3. That could potentially be the big fall off. Like look, it's been like a popular meme to say, dead game. They even came out with that skin. But I mean, it's like the numbers have always been still very good. Up until now, though. This is like the one time where it's like, oh, the numbers actually are not that good right now. People were saying it was a dead game, even when the numbers were still good. So, I don't know. What do you think about that? Let me know. Are we still rolling? I think that's about it for the item shop here. I really want to do this is going to be a long episode, guys. So, yeah, that's about it for the item shop. Let's take a look at the survey skins. I got them. So, we got them right here. I love this freaking nurse. Hopefully, so she's most likely going to come out in Chapter 7. Hopefully she can save Fortnite. Okay. She's a medical professional. We're on life support. Well, I wouldn't say we're on life support, but we're getting there. Okay. We just have like a little ouchie right now. Needs a little tender love and care. But if something's not done in Chapter 7 by Chapter 7, we will be on life support. So we might need the nurse to save us. Let's check out these skins. Let's go through them one by one here. We got kind of like a Narnar dude. That's pretty cool. Tatted right there. Really cool design. This effect and like the artifacts and stuff like that, and the glowing green right there, that's pretty cool. I do back that. We got like a samurai or kind of like a ninja girl. She's cool here. I like the blue and purple. Nice little revolver right there. I could see liking that. We got a Narnar girl skin here with the horns. I appreciate it. I think it's cool. I bet you this is not. I bet if this is 800, I might really think about it because you're probably not going to get a mask off variant. So just keep that in mind. But I kind of do like that. That's pretty edgy. I would put that in the edgy girl category for sure. Dino dude, I love this guy. Like this I'm vibing with hardcore. Definitely gonna pick up Dino dude when he comes to the shop. So this I'm on board for. I like her too. I like the hair. I like the dress. But yeah, I have no complaints about that skin. She looks good. Dude, actually chill. That is a freaking edgy. That, dude, she is dark. Look at that. Edgy. Definitely back that. I like that. I like these, the high top shoes here. Cool hair. I like the mini skirt. Very cool with the sword. I could see that coming out. This I'm like all about. I can't imagine this being in a battle pass unless I don't know what theme. I mean, sometimes they just literally throw random skins together and it doesn't necessarily have to have a theme. I do really like her though. That's good. So hopefully we get her. This is kind of an interesting skin with like a knit sweater. Got skulls, kind of like a low key Hot Topic vibe. I like the ski mask with the, you know, the mouth on it. With the boots too. That's cool. We got this is like a dark furry skin right here, dude. People are gonna go nuts over this. I guarantee this will be a fan favorite for certain folks. That is a cool. This is honestly is a very cool skin. I could see this edgy deer dude being pretty cool. Let's go down to the next one. That's interesting. I could see this guy being a sweat skin. Oh, it's a king and queen. Look at that. So it's like a, yeah, look at that. That's pretty rad. I could see this being really cool. If those are 800, I'll definitely back that. The king and queen. They could do like chest piece skins. Now that I think of it, you know, or at least. Yeah, they could easily do that with pawns, the freaking horse, everything. The knight. I'm sorry. We got an edgy cowboy there. We got a cool punk girl. I actually really like that with the spider leggings. That's sick. With the red hair. Yeah, she's a vibe, dude. Also, edgy skater dude. He's cool too. I like that with the chains around the his ankles there, the choker. That is an edgy e-boy right there for sure. Is that like what are those like underwater bombs? You know what I mean? Is that what that is? Can't remember but yeah, that's interesting. We got a flame girl here. She's pretty cool. I like that. This I'm kind of vibing with. I do like this, the blue girl here. That's cool. Very nice. Yeah. Flame girl is cool. I mean, I bet you that's gonna like be, that'll be good in game. I do like that. She's good. Green girl needs to chill. Actually, I really like her. We got a freaking kind of a really nice plant looking skin girl here. I like that. Dude, yeah. Poison ivy-ish. You know what I mean? That's kind of a vibe, dude. And she's got flowers with potted plants right here. That's this I'm really all about. I really like this skin. That's a for sure must cop. We have another kind of neon robot cat skin, which we do have a few of these. So that's cool. That's a Narnar lady skin right there. Interesting. We got, oh my God, dude, is that a squishy? Oh my Lanta, dude. We have a squishy controlling a freaking robot body. Oh, what? Dude. This is the first time I'm seeing this. No freaking way, bro. Oh, they have to come out with this. This is, I'll tell you right now, I bet you this is a crew skin. This has crew vibes for sure. They're saving this for a crew. I bet you. Right? Dude, what if that's like the next crew skin? Shut up, actually. That's sick. That's a squishy, dude. No way. Oh, I'm definitely copying that. She's interesting. Oh, he's kind of gnarly. There we go. Oh yeah, we got Edgy Hope, dude. That's yeah. She's been on a few of the surveys. We got a dude, Goat Girl. Chill, actually. Chill. Edgy lady. That dude. That's kind of cool. Okay. I bet this is gonna illuminate very nice in game. And then we got a few more down here, and that's it. We got the is that a unicorn girl skin? That's sick. Okay, and there we go. What do you think? Which one of these skins from the survey is your favorite? Let me know. I'm gonna say, for me, it's the Squishy, and then Nurse Girl. Those are my two favorites. So let me know in the comments which ones you liked. There we go. Let's do some dang old shout-outs. We'll get the darn heck out of here, guys. Follow me on X, and you can tag me in your posts anytime you use code Quantum Camper, and I'll give you a shout-out on the dang old show here. Also, just so you know, Oasis replaces Slurp Rush in the current rotation on Fortnite Reloads, which is amazing because Oasis is like the best, dude. And it's funny, when it first came out, I wasn't really playing Reload, and then I started playing Reload, but then they took away this map. So I'm actually kind of eager to start playing it again because now I'm comfortable playing Reload, and I want to play this map again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Kid Velvet. Shout out to Kid Velvet. Beavis and Butt-Head and the Gorillas in the same season instantly copped the bundle. Screaming TP reel. Used code Quantum Camper. Shout out to Kid Velvet. Love to see it. Amazing pickups. Very happy to see you get Beavis and Butt-Head. This is just an absolute peak bundle here. Let's see. I want to see that. That's the. Is that Hank Hill's? Is that the propane wrap there? Yes, I think so. That's Ghost Rider's motorcycle. That's actually a cool one. That's a good idea. I like that. Shout out to Kid Velvet. I'm happy to see you got them, and thank you so much for using code Quantum Camper. Shout out to Goofy Snoopy. Picked up the Global Championship 2025 bundle with code Quantum Camper. I've always wanted Surf Witch, but I never pulled the trigger on getting her. So glad I finally have a version of her in my locker. Let's go. Goofy. Stoked that you finally got her, and thank you so much for using my code. I appreciate you big time. Vanilla Ice. Shout out to Vanilla Ice. I always wanted to have Surf Witch and thought I might as well get the bundle. Got them using code Quantum Camper. Same sentiment as Goofy. Love to see it. Seriously stoked. I love her. She's great, guys. Shout out to Vince. Let me know that EX drops very soon. And shout out to Lord Osiris. I had to get the full Beavis and Butt-Head bundle with code Quantum Camper. They did really well on this collection. I 100% agree. Everything in this whole bundle is so sick. Shout out to Skullmaster. Picked up Death Rockers. This emote is so peak. Yes, it is. And bought the Cornholio emote. This emote is funny as hell, and I love it. And I use code Quantum and I used code Quantum Camper. Shout out to Skullmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Drop me a like and subscribe and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.